Draw the cat eyes sharp enough to kill a man. I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Did you think I forgot about you? I sure didn't. I forgot to sign. Again, I'm going to try to sign, but I have a new microphone. So, just so you know, I have to spit out my gum. So, hi. I know I missed posting. I'm a liar. I thought I was going to post that Saturday after my episode 3. It was really crazy. It was a shit show. And I'm gonna tell you why. Wait. Okay, so first, thank you for being patient with my editing skills. I'm trying to get better. I got a new microphone. Hopefully that makes things better, but I don't know how it's gonna work. So hopefully it works. I feel so cool. I have new lighting thingy. I'm trying to like really invest money into this. So yeah, but I just wanted to say thank you for being patient and, going through those videos with just bad sound and the sound cutting off and the signing being really bad. I am just getting started. But I didn't forget you. I kind of did, but no, I didn't. I remembered, but I felt like shit a couple of days ago, or not even a couple of days ago. It was 2 weeks ago. It's been like 2 weeks since I posted. And I said I was going to post on Saturdays, but now I feel like Saturday's not a good day to post. I don't feel like everyone's on YouTube. I don't know. Let me know down below. I don't know if I should post like on Mondays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays, if I should even have a day that I post. No, I should. I'm talking to myself and planning this out with you right now. What was I going to say? I had a list of things that were like in order, topics that I was going to talk about, and it's in my notes. And now I'm forgetting what steps I'm going in. So, yeah, it's going to be all over the place again. So, anyways, for the past 2 weeks, the first week I felt really shitty and like discouraged about the podcast because I'm like, I don't know, I'm hard on myself. Who isn't? I mean, if you're not, that's great. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. I felt just poopy about it. Like, I'm like, am I good enough for this? I still want to try it and do it, and it's fun, and I needed a hobby. My therapist said that I need to do something with myself, keep me busy. You hear dogs? That's my neighbor. It's annoying me now. Be quiet, stupid dogs. Oh, so last week I got COVID. Yeah, I got COVID. Then this would be my 3rd time getting COVID, which is kind of like embarrassing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I felt really embarrassed about it for some reason. And it's kind of like people just act like, do you have COVID? Which, like, yes, like, yeah, of course, you should be really paranoid about COVID because it sucks. It is not fun. It's rude. Very, very shitty. Yeah, I felt like the flu, but worse. I just slept a lot. I slept a lot. Like, it was concerning. Like, at one point, like, I felt like I was sleeping so much. Like, I was barely awake and I didn't eat much because I just was sleeping. It was, yeah, so it was really exhausting. So, anyways, I had COVID and I felt like really embarrassed for getting it for the 3rd time. I do have my shots, yes. I have my booster, and I got the flu shot. So, yeah, COVID was really rude and just gave it to me anyways. I guess she really likes me. I don't know. It was not fun. Not fun. No. But I know so many people will say, yeah, see the like vaccinations, they didn't work, blah blah blah, pointless, blah blah blah. Just those like anti-vaxxers, which hold up. Wait, wait. Before you shit on vaccines and stuff like that, I get it. I get it because I still got COVID and it didn't protect me 100%. But listen, my immune system is shit. It's like shit. If anyone even has like a cold for like I'm like 1 second with them for 1 second, and I get it. I get sick really easy. So it's just like you can't rely on me, you know? I'm not a good example. And I would not want anyone to shit on vaccines because they are life saving. So don't be stupid. I mean, believe what you want to believe, whatever. I don't care. I do care, but what I'm trying to say is don't go against it just because I got it 3 times. I just have the worst luck. And that's part of why I call this show the shit show, because it's funny. Like, I embrace the craziness that comes into my life because it keeps everything fun, right? Yeah, I have pretty bad luck. So, really, I feel like COVID really caused a lot of long term effects. Like, even after you have it, I feel like my brain is mush now. Well, it was mush before that, but now it's like really mushy. And my memory is even worse. Yeah, I'm basically like a snail now. I don't know if anyone's gotten COVID yet, and if you haven't, you must be a fucking superhero. Tell me, what's your secret? Hmm? Tell me. Let me know down below. Excuse me. Why am I burping? Excuse me? Pardon me. Oops. Sorry, guys. I hope I'm not being too loud. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Anyways, I'm really. It says Chicago. That's where I'm from. I need a water break. A few moments later. So I want to introduce you guys to my old coworker. I don't want to say old coworker. My work bestie. She is amazing. Her name is Ashley, and we're gonna just talk about our time there. And yeah, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is I feel like we should have a newfound respect for um, essential workers and doctors, and just to learn about what we went through. I'm not trying to get like honored and attention for that, but it's like things you don't think about. Like, damn, those people were sure nice. Like, maybe I should be a better person. Okay, I want you guys to be better people. That is my goal. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm really happy to be back. Let me know what day I should post. I need advice on that. Okay. Also, I will be having guests next week, and it will be a surprise for now. Not that I don't know who I'm gonna ask. I already have people ready in line. I'm just trying to organize it good. So, but I'm really, really excited and I can't wait for you to meet them. And thank you so much for those who signed up. You will know the day before I post, so you could save the date. And yeah, if you have any topic that interests you that you want me to talk about and share, whatever it may be, let me know, girl. We will have a good time. And yeah, so the next 3 episodes will be having guests, and so it just won't be me talking to myself. That make you feel better? I feel like it's boring just watching me talk. But that's the point of a podcast.
Y'all, my microphone never recorded my sound, but it will still be posted, so stay tuned. Fuck! Hello! I know this video seems all over the place, like I'm just in my room at one point, then I'm in a car, and yeah, this video is just bizarre, I guess. But I had filmed one of my episodes on COVID, and I did an episode with my friend, and we filmed the entire thing. And then I realized once she left, our microphones were off, so we did not capture any of the sound. It was a great episode. It would have been great. And so now we have to redo it, and it sucks. So trial and error, right? Trial and error. It's a whole experience, honestly. I've just been really frustrated, so I wanted to just explain a little bit of what's going on with my podcast behind the scenes. Yeah, so right now I'm just literally doing a brief explanation. You noticed my messy hair and my no makeup face. It is because I didn't want to get all ready just to do a brief explanation, because this is actually supposed to be a non-perfect podcast, I suppose. Does that make sense? I feel like I just want to keep it casual, but I'm not gonna always look like a fucking hot mess. I just wanted to not have to feel like I have to also I'm kind of in a funk. So that is why I am recording like this, and thank you so much for waiting, and I'm really sorry. But I also wanted to just slide into the topic of mental health and share my thoughts, since I just talked to you about feeling like I'm in a funk. This is one of the ways that I cope. I talk to myself in my car. And my episode with Ashley will be redoing, because I thought it was just a really great informational interview, and I really had so much fun doing it. And I do have future guests coming as well for the next episode. Is going to be on recovery, so we will talk briefly about my car thoughts. You'll watch that, and then stay tuned for next episode on recovery, and I will have a guest who is very, very dear to me. So I hope you stick around, and thank you so much for following this messy ass video. Like I said, that's the shit show. So okay, thanks, enjoy. I hope you find some inspiration from this. I don't know. Okay, here's me in my car. Hi everyone. Well, I am driving right now, and I know it doesn't seem like it's the safest idea, but I have two hands on the wheels. Well, not right now. Now I do. I usually have really deep thoughts when I'm driving, and today I feel just really heavy, and I know that there's a lot of people struggling right now, and I think I just really wanted to share my thoughts in the best place that I really like to think. I always think about pretty much my life and everything in my car. I just think that it's soothing to me. It might be weird, but I talk to myself a lot in the car. So, but I know this might not be good quality as well, so bear with me, but I just wanted to share what it was the train tracks. I wanted to share a little bit about my recovery story, and there's 1,000 different kinds of stories out there about recovery, whether you're going through drug addiction or mental health issues, or a variety of different things. I was just thinking about the people that I know that are going through addiction, suicidal thoughts, eating disorders, and mainly about my field. I am in social services, and I actually work at a nonprofit organization. And my particular job is finding careers for people with disabilities. And, those disabilities can range from pretty much those like visible disabilities, or the more obvious ones. But I think about my clients every single day, and I think about you, everybody out there, who, like, maybe you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I get it. I really do. And I wouldn't lie to you if I said that, life is really easy. Obviously, it's not. Recovery is not easy. Life is not easy. And people have heard that before. You've heard it all before, where, like, life isn't supposed to be easy. Things happen for a reason. All that bullshit. And it's true, I guess, it is true. But when I was younger, I really started a lot of my anxiety, my depression, and, my self-esteem was so damn bad. It was really bad. And it was really young, to be honest. And every time I talk about this to my therapist, we dig through my childhood. I had, a great childhood. I'm not going to say I didn't have a good childhood, but I did definitely have a lot of challenges that definitely affected me, and carried on into my teens and my adult life, and it really messed me up. And I didn't really think anything of it because I just had to like suppress all of that down, deep below, because there was no other way that I could cope. And I didn't even know how to cope. Mental illness back then, I know I sound so old, back in the day, mental illness was very frowned upon to talk about. It was considered like attention seeking, or you were maybe considered crazy. I get it. I really get it. Like, those of you who didn't get treatment until later in life, I feel you. It's really hard to break that generational curse between like what our generation, or if you were born before the 90s, then that was the time period where, everybody wasn't as educated on mental illness, and that's really affected a lot of us today. And, I don't blame my parents, and I don't blame my family. I really don't. But I needed help. I really did. I cried for help a lot. I had a lot of referrals from school and social workers who really saw that I did need help. And I didn't get it, and until I graduated high school. I went to college, community college. All of my friends left to universities, and that kind of hit a little bit. I felt like I wasn't smart enough. A lot of my friends left, and I was in a pretty bad relationship. And I guess I somewhat say toxic. I was very in love, and I'm not going to bash him because, I still care and love, him as a person. But it was detrimental to my mental health, and I was just also going through my own stuff that it also affected him. Mental illness just affects the people you love around you as well. Like, it doesn't only affect you. It's contagious, kind of. And it was really bad. Like, things just started bad, and I can't tell you like every single thing that I've gone through, but I'm gonna give you a gist of what it was like living as a 19-year-old at this time. And I was going on 20 years old. I was going on 20. I could not take a shower for days. I did not want to talk to anybody. I was self-harming a lot in very, very dangerous ways, and my eating disorder, just skyrocketed to, or it brought me down to rock bottom. It per se, I'm not going to say up there, but my eating disorder was so bad, and I was actually at my heaviest weight. So, and I struggled with anorexia nervosa. So, I'm still in recovery for that. Like, eating disorder is going to be a part of me for forever, I guess. But it's treatable, and you just have to fight it every day. It's just like basically kind of like having diabetes, and you have to keep track and go to the doctor and, like, manage your mental health. And nobody really knows how hard that is to manage your mental health. Nobody really understands the extremely exhausting
grueling process of just trying to learn how to be okay. I'm so happy for those who are able to get up every single day and they love their life. And, you know, I love my life too. I do. It was just that I didn't think that I was good enough for it. But at age 19, I finally just blew up. I look back and I'm like, holy fuck, I was so young. I was so young, guys. I was really young. I was just 19 and I already thought my life was over. And it was like just this small trigger that actually happened that pushed me over the edge. I had so much built up in from all of, you know, my whole life. Like I had so much built up and from school, the bullying, with losing friends, with the toxic relationship, with, you know, not the best relationship with my parents. My father was absent, and you know, I am deaf in both ears, so that made things really hard. And I just had the worst self-esteem. I hated myself. I hated myself. I hated the way I looked. I hated the way I sounded. I hated my personality, and I hated just my body and everything about myself. And it's so sad to say that and to remember how much hatred I had towards myself, because it's just, wow, that exhausted me. Hating myself was exhausting. It really was. And I I always look back and say, I'm so sorry. I really empathize with my little self, my younger self. I empathize with her now. And I think that that's a lot of, you know, that's something that we all have to do, is like look back and really be there for our younger selves. And that's something I learned through therapy. But going forward, moving forward, flash forward, at 19, I actually went into the hospital myself after taking a bottle of pills, and no one was there to call 911. So I, for some reason, snapped and ended up driving myself to the hospital. I went into the emergency room and I said, look, I want to die, and I'm not okay, and I need help. I had to say it, and it sounds really cliche and cheesy, but it's true. I did need help. It was the hardest thing I had to do. I was by myself when I went to do it, and I didn't tell anybody. I just went. And my friend at the time, actually, she knew this. My friend was on the phone with me. She was the one that pretty much convinced me to go and admit myself. And I can't believe that I did it. Like, looking back, I'm like, holy fuck, I just literally went in there and just said, yo, I want to die. Like, and the nurse there was just so sweet and kind. And, you know, I was really grateful that she helped me. But yeah, that's how I started everything. I basically just literally went into the emergency room and I said that I needed help. And it seems like it's so easy and like it was just a, you know, one and done, and it's so not. I'm gonna leave the light on like this. You can see my laundry in the back. Please ignore that. I just got to my cousin's house because we hang out all the time. I'm just, you know, showing up to do some laundry at her house. Shout out to you, Tiffany. Tiffany is actually one of my bestest friends, and she was part of a huge part of my recovery. And I had two nieces that I love and adore that she gave me. And so that was one thing that I forgot about when I was going through treatment. But yeah, I put my family through hell. I'll say that. I did. I really did. But I from that day on, I went to treatment and I spent about 2 years trying to get back on the right track. I had to leave my job. Well, actually, I lost my job. I was fired. And that was also like, my mental health was a factor of that as to why I lost my job. So, but it was a bad job anyways. I wasn't very happy. They were pretty shitty to me there. I went to Insight Behavioral Health, and then I went to Eating Recovery Center, and that's where I spent a majority of my time. I went to several psych wards, inpatient, you know, residential, partial hospitalization, in intensive outpatient treatment, and then once I was graduated from all of those levels of treatment, I finally am here where I am now, at Tiffany's house.
I currently have a career, I have an associate's degree, and I have people that love me, and I love them so much. I don't know where I would be. I have a couple friends, very few friends, and that's all I needed. I just want, if I can just get this word out to someone who is really just not seeing past what they're going through right now, please, please, please know that it really fucking gets better. I swear to God. I know it's cliche and you probably have heard it from 1,000 people, but take it from me, from someone who was really at rock bottom. I mean, I've done some terrible things to myself, guys. Like, I really did. I really did. And I, it's really hard to think about, but I did go through so much. And I was in so much pain, immense amount of pain. And I'm not cured. I'm not perfect. I still struggle with my eating disorder. I still have very dark thoughts sometimes, but I know how to manage and cope now. And I'm on medication. I have a therapist and a really great support system. So there is a way that you can get out of this, and there is help out there. And I know that I fuck around a lot and I joke around and I'm always like upbeat and stuff, but it's not what it seems, you know. Everybody's going through something. Everybody is going through something, and you're not alone. You really are not. I'm here for you, and if you need any resources, I will jot them down below. And just know to be kind to yourself, be kind to one another, and make good choices. I love you guys. I really do. I love you all. I'm thinking of you, and I hope that you take care of yourself and that you just take something from what I shared with you, because I really mean every single word. Life is so worth it. It's so, so, so worth it. And there's so much greatness that lies ahead of you. And if you just take control of your life to change the things that you can, then I promise you, your life is in your hands. It just feels extremely powerful. It really does.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for all your support and love. I'm hoping that this video sounded okay and my editing is getting better. Please bear with me. I'm so sorry. I'm going to take a class, I swear. No, I'm not. I don't have time for that. But I'll get better. And if you have any suggestions for me to like help me get better with editing, that'd be great. Comment below. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, like, whatever, or not. Up to you. Your choice. Free country. Kind of. We won't get into that. But yeah, I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.